Hi guys, it's Jess from Honest Fiction and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my September TBR. Alright guys, so if you notice from my thumbnail, I have purchased a TBR card. And I'm hoping this will hold me more accountable when it comes to buying books and actually reading them. So if my TBR cart is filled with physical books, I can't buy any more physical books. And so far it's been working out pretty well. So for this TBR, I selected 10 books. I do go back to work full time in September, but also I'm filming this 2 weeks before the end of August. So some of these books I'm probably gonna finish in August and go into September. So it's a little bit of a longer list, but that's okay. So if you're unfamiliar with my channel, I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post new bookish content. You can also check out my Instagram. It is linked down in the description below. With that being said, let's get into my list. Hi guys, Editing Jess here, just popping in to let you know that later in this video, I am going to be giving some exciting news. I'm going to be telling you how you guys have 2 different chances to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So make sure you stick around to hear how you can be entered in that giveaway. Alright guys, I also forgot to mention that I do this by genre, so if you're looking for a specific genre, you can check down in the description. The first genre we're going to start with is young adult fantasy. And I'm going to be reading Caraval, and this is by Stephanie Garber. I've had this physical book for at least a year and a half now. I keep meaning to pick it up, and I haven't, so I'm going to try to get this read in September. I know it follows a girl who I think is in a forced marriage or arranged marriage, and her younger sister is kidnapped, so she has to go to this magical Caraval to find her. And that's all I know. I know it's a series. I've been wanting to read it for so long, so I figured September, perfect time, and I'm very excited to be reading this. All right, moving into new adult fantasy. There's quite a few on this list. So to be completely transparent, I've almost finished this book. I've been reading it on and off all of August. I wanted it to be in my August wrap up, but I still have like 2 chapters left. And that is Gild by Raven Kennedy. I actually vlogged a little bit of reading this, and I did download the other 2, so I think when I'm on vacation, I might do like a full reading vlog of the whole series. If that's something you guys would be interested in, please let me know in the comments below. I do enjoy making reading vlogs, they just don't do too well on my channel. But this is kind of like a King Midas retelling. The perspective is Auren, and she has been cursed by Midas to be solid gold, and he kind of keeps her as like a prisoner, his favored prisoner in his palace, and it's her story. And it started off not what I was expecting, very sexual in the beginning. I wasn't too crazy about it, but as the story progressed, I did start to like Auren more as a character. Some of her actions were very questionable and very frustrating, but overall, I am starting to like her as a character. Like I said, I'm hoping to finish the entire series by the end of August, so please let me know if you guys want to see that vlog or not. And yeah, I'm happy to continue this series. Next up is another new adult fantasy, and I ordered this, but it hasn't come in yet, and that is City of Thorns by C. and Crawford. I don't know very much about this. TikTok's algorithm keeps showing me this book, so I think I'm gonna like it. And I know it follows a girl who I think is kidnapped by a demon, but then they both realize they want to take revenge on someone. And it's part of a series. I really enjoy series. I love staying with characters as long as the story isn't redundant or pushed on too long. But overall, very excited to read this, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it in my September wrap-up. And next up, we have The Savage and the Swan, and this is by Ella Fields. I believe this is a loose Beauty and the Beast retelling. I think the main character can transform into a swan, and I think she also has some sort of magical power. She can like weave things maybe into gold or something of that aspect. And then the Savage, I believe, is a king that can maybe transform into a wolf. I might be completely mistaken. I was super excited about reading this, but I just watched Jess from Peace Love Books. I'll leave her blog linked in the description. She really didn't enjoy this, and I seem to have similar taste to her, so I'm kind of concerned I'm not gonna like it. But still, I'm intrigued, so we'll see how I feel at the end of September, but definitely interested in reading this. All right, moving into adult fantasy. So I had this book on my April TBR, but I never got to it. And that is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. I've heard amazing things about this book, and I just haven't been in the mood for adult fantasy. I recently read The Bone Shard's Daughter, and that kind of like made me want to go back into the adult fantasy world. And I'm very excited about this one. So I know that the magic system is very, very cool. A lot of people have talked about how unique it is. And I heard the writing is also beautiful. And there's a lot of different politics with, I think, the different tribes. It sounds really enjoyable. I also think this is part of a series. So I'm hoping the second book, if I enjoy this, comes out soon so I can read it back to back. But yeah, very excited to be picking this up. The next book on this list is my most anticipated book of September. I'm so excited to be reading it. It actually comes out a few days before my birthday on September 25th. It is a contemporary fantasy, and it is Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. So this follows a man who ends up dying, but he's not ready to pass on, and he ends up having a relationship with the farrier, I think, of the dead. And it's the same person who wrote House in the Cerulean Sea. House in the Cerulean Sea is by far one of my favorite books. I think everybody needs to read it. It is just such a warm and sweet book. It has such a good message. And in honor of me being super excited for this new book coming out, I am going to be giving away 2 Amazon gift cards. So you have 2 chances to win a $25 gift card to Amazon. So the first way you can win is with this video. Just leave a comment down below. Tell me what book you're most excited about on this TBR list, or what book have you read that you really enjoyed on this TBR list, and you'll be entered for a chance to win on September 21st the gift card. Now, you can also enter for a chance to win another gift card on my Instagram. So if you are following me, make sure you have to follow me in order to be picked. I will have a TBR post of all of the books that I just talked about. Same rules apply. Just leave a comment telling me what book is your favorite, what book you're most excited for. And on September 21st, I'll also be picking someone from my Instagram. I will also leave all of these rules down below in the description, just so everything is clear. This is open only to the US. I'm really sorry. Hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to do internationally. But yeah, that's it. So I can't wait for one of you guys to win. I'm very excited. This is only the second giveaway I've ever done on this channel. So good luck. All right, moving into romance. This is a contemporary romance that a lot of people have been talking about. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. So I am a decent way through this. I might be the only person that isn't loving this book so far, but it follows a girl who is very spoiled, and she ends up being sent to her father's fishing town where she meets this guy who's kind of angry, and they end up forming a relationship. It's very the grumpy guy meets the sunny girl, and I just don't feel connected to either character. It feels very much like a rom-com, which I normally very much enjoy, but for some reason, I'm just kind of over it with this book. But yeah, I haven't finished it yet, so I will give my full opinions at the end of September, but so far, I'm kind of worried. Moving into steamier romance, so I have 2 books by Penelope Douglas. I read Credence by Penelope Douglas, and I will leave my August wrap-up in the cards. I did end up enjoying it. It was just a very interesting story, and I really want to see what else Penelope Douglas has written. So I got 2 of her books. The first one is Punk 57. I believe this is 2 people that are writing, they're pen pals. So 2 pen pals end up meeting when they're adults, and the story progresses from there. I've heard good things, mixed things about this. I think it'll be interesting. Once again, I think Penelope Douglas just writes such unique romances. I'm interested. So that's one. And then the other one I got is Birthday Girl. That hasn't come in the mail yet, but I believe it's a girl who ends up falling in love with either her guardian or her boyfriend's father or something of that nature. So another forbidden romance. I'm interested. We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely in a Penelope Douglas phase right now. So I will let you guys know how I feel about that at the end of September. And the next spicy romance I have on this list is a mafia romance, and it is Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark. This is the second book. The first book was Brutal Prince. I forget the name of the series. I'll leave it on the screen. But I love the first one so much, and these are 2 characters that were actually in the first book, and I just want to see how it plays out. The first book had a lot of tension, and the 2 characters hated each other. I feel this book, I think the girl in this is a little bit more subdued, and she marries one of the really angrier characters. So it's going to be a different dynamic. Still very excited. I think this is going to be very good. And last up is a book I'll probably be reading towards the end of September, and that is For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. So this is dark academia murder thriller, which just sounds so good, so up my alley. I'm very excited to be reading this. Like I said, I'm probably going to push this towards the end of September just because it does have that creepy factor, and I think it'd be very good to read in the fall. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for checking out my September TBR. Once again, please leave a comment with your favorite book in the description below so you can be entered for a chance to win that $25 gift card. And I said this already, but I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I will see you all next week. Bye.